During the time of the judges in Israel, the nation had turned away from God and was oppressed by the Midianites. God chose Gideon, an ordinary man from the tribe of Manasseh, to lead the Israelites in defeating their oppressors. As Gideon prepared for battle, he sought confirmation from God regarding his calling. He asked God to give him a sign that he would indeed save Israel through him. Gideon devised a test using a fleece, a woolen cloth from a sheep. Gideon said to God, "If you will save Israel by my hand, as you have said, behold, I am laying a fleece of wool on the threshing floor. If there is dew on the fleece alone, and it is dry on all the ground, then I shall know that you will save Israel by my hand, as you have said." And it was so. God granted his request, and the fleece was soaked with dew while the ground around it remained dry. However, Gideon, still uncertain and perhaps seeking further confirmation, asked God for one more test. This time, he asked for the fleece to be dry while the ground around it was covered in dew. Once again, God granted his request. Through these signs with the fleece, God demonstrated his patience and understanding of Gideon's doubts and fears. He reassured Gideon of his presence and power, and Gideon gained the confidence he needed to fulfill his calling as a leader and warrior. This story offers several important lessons. First, it teaches us that it's okay to seek confirmation and clarity from God when we are uncertain or faced with difficult decisions. Gideon's doubt was not met with anger or rejection but with patience and guidance from God. Secondly, the story emphasizes God's willingness to meet us where we are and to accommodate our weaknesses and doubts. God understands our human frailties and meets us with grace and compassion when we seek him sincerely. Furthermore, this story highlights the importance of trust and obedience in God's leading. Gideon eventually trusted in God's guidance and followed his instructions to lead the Israelites to victory over their oppressors, the Midianites. In summary, the story of Gideon and the fleece teaches us about seeking confirmation, God's patience with our doubts, and the importance of trust and obedience in following God's leading. It encourages us to approach God with our questions and uncertainties, knowing that he will meet us with understanding and guidance as we seek to walk in his will.